Hello po, kamusta po kayo mga kababayan? Sana po nasa maayos po kayong kalagayan. Tayo po yung magsama-sama magkomentuhan dito po sa Tambayang Makabayan. Mag-umpisa na po tayo, komentuhan po natin yung kaganapan po ng hearing. Ika-4 na hearing na po ng impeachment ng Vice President at may tumayo na naman na testigo raw po. Ito pong NBI Regional Director na si Attorney Lotok. At dito po mga kababayan ay talagang makikita po natin na talagang yung ginagawa nilang impeachment sa Vice President ay talagang hausyaw. Hindi po ba? Una-una, itong mga dokumento, yung mga dokumento, pati petsa, mga kababayan, sablay na. Ikaw ba naman, kitagal-tagal ng preparasyon mo? Napakatagal mo nang gustong ma-impeach ng Vice President. Pati mga dokumento, mga salaysay, nagkakasabit-sabit. Isa pa namang attorney, itong si Lotok, mga kababayan. Talaga po ang katotohanan na ilalabas At ang isda, mahuhuli mo sa sariling bibig. Hindi po ba? Ito po mga kababayan. Tingnan po natin at ibalik tanaw po natin ang kaganapan. Umpisahan na po natin, panuorin at pakinggan sila at komentuhan po natin.
Question is, if you know, did the president file any criminal complaint?
My question to you now is this. The discrepancy is not 1 day or 2 days. The discrepancy is from Feb 12 to January 30, so it is a substantial discrepancy. My question to you is this. Who changed this
Objection.
date?
Objection, Your
If
Honor.
you know.
That's misleading, Your Honor. My goodness, that's misleading. This council is assuming that somebody changed what? The council failed to elicit any answer from this witness. And now the council is conceiving that somebody changed that and confronting our witness with that. Misleading. This is the classic case of a misleading question. You
Counsel-
assume something that has yet to be established. That's not how we do it, with all due respect.
Council correspondent, I think you made your point and you gave a copy to the senator judges, and we see your point.
All right.
One.
But my more important observation is this.
Objection, Your Honor, please. You are supposed to ask questions. and
Yes,
not
I will.
make
I will go to the
Kindly-
question. I will go to the question.
Kindly allow council correspondent to finish his question. He may just still be laying the basis. You may
Thank you,
proceed,
Your Honor.
That's
council.
precisely what
correspondent.
I'm doing, Your Honor. Can I direct everyone's attention to the date appearing at the bottom portion of this document?
Well,
It says here.
council, technically not everyone, just the witness.
Yes.
And let's see if the witness can answer your question.
It says here February 11, 2025. So in other words, it was and it says here subscribed before NBI agent Ricarte. In other words, the date of the document is February 11, but it was received on January 30, 2025 by the DOJ. Do you have any explanation for this? That's the
Objection,
question.
Your Honor. Objection. This witness is incompetent to attest to that exactly because he said he is not aware of this series of facts. I know where the counsel for respondent is going. Unfortunately for him, his line of argument was already nipped in the bud when this witness said he is not aware of that. He should move on to other points.
Your Honor, the witness said that the investigation date, this investigation data form was attached to the original affidavit of investigation. And we want an explanation why there is a discrepancy on the date. The witness is a lawyer.
Exactly.
He has
that's
an
the point.
experience, Your Honor, in filing cases. We just want to know, Your Honor. We want to get to the bottom of this
I am
matter.
object to that.
Considering
the
also,
witness-
Your Honor, that this is about
Will
transparency.
the parties please settle down? If the witness knows,
Yes.
Attorney Latok, do you know? Can you explain the discrepancy, or are you personally aware of the discrepancy?
I cannot explain this, Your Honor. Unang-una, hindi ako nakapirma dito, hindi ako nag-receive. At wala akong idea dito sa...
But Attorney Latok, you see the point that the council for respondent is trying to make, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
That the
But,
date of receipt was changed to 1/30, January 30, but it was subscribed to on February 11. Meaning, you see it, but you have no personal knowledge how that came about.
yes, Your Honor.
Nakita niyo
Move on, council.
Nakita niyo po mga tambay, nagkakasablay-sablay na sa mga dokumento Sa petsa, mga kababayan, mukhang nabubura, binabago. Ikaw ba naman, isa kang abogado, attorney ka, attorney Lotok, mga kababayan, sasablay kayo. Ito po mga dokumento, napaka-importante po nito. Mga kababayan, ito pa po, yung sinasabi nilang yung typo affidavit, mga kababayan, nagkaka-error. Hindi po ba? Ito po, pakinggan po natin si Escudero.
Attorney Lotok, typo na yung affidavit mo, typo pa yung subpoena?
Hindi po.
What are you looking at? The subpoena or the affidavit?
Dalawa yan eh.
What are you looking at, Attorney Lotok?
Subpoena, Your Honor.
So the subpoena is dated November 6.
Okay.
This-
And the affidavit also is November 6. Dalawang typo carried over.
Asan yung affidavit? Hindi ko pa nakita, ma'am, yung affidavit na November.
Your
Ikaw
affidavit
ang
says
pumirma
November
eh.
6.
Pwede patingin ako.
Yung affidavit of investigation mo na binigay.
Nakita mo mga kababayan, dalawang affidavit, siya pumirma, pero itinatanggi. Magkakaiba po ng petsa, mga kababayan. Ibang klase, no? Ibang klase, itong abogado na ito. Kaya paano mo mapapaniwala ang taong bayan? Dito po sa ginagawa nilang impeachment, para ma-impeach nila ang Vice President. Puro po scripted eh. Gawa-gawa. Pinipilit, mga kababayan. Ito pa po yung sinasabi ni Alan Peter Cayetano na talagang naiipit na. Ito pong witness. Ito, set up ko lang po. Kaya, hindi pwedeng post-dated yung post-dated yung affidavit eh. Hindi po ba? Ito po, pakinggan po natin si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Ay, nako, pag-uubos ng pera lang po.
Judge Alan Cayetano, you have 2 minutes, sir.
Less than 2 minutes, quick clarification lang. So January 30, yung unang affidavit of investigation.
Yes,
Tama?
sir.
January 30, tapos February 5, yun yung sagot ng DOJ na may 7 notes.
Yes, Your Honor.
At February 5, yun din ang filing nung impeachment complaint against against Vice President Sara Duterte. And then, which you said wala kang knowledge doon. I'm just looking at the dates. Then February 10, yung revised na dun sa mga, ang ginamit ng DOJ word insufficiency, yung 1 to 7, na punuan, no? Or whatever the term is. So, ang sagot ng witness, sir, sagot mo yung February 3, baka attachment lang kasi nung una yon.
Yes, sir, I think so.
Pero hindi siya pwedeng attachment nung una kasi January 30 sinubmit yun eh. So, hindi ka naman pwede mag-submit ng January 30 na attachment mo February 3.
Tama.
So, you went 3 days into or 4 days into the future kasi may 31 yung January.
Well, sir, siguro ang makakasagot po niyan si Agent Calilong, sir, since
Okay,
siya ang
yeah.
signatory doon.
I don't think you can answer it. Point ko lang, hindi logical na it was an attachment sa January 30 because wala pang February 3 nun eh. So hindi pwedeng post-dated affidavit. Second question lang, sa parehong investigative affidavit of investigation na sinubmit, walang input doon ang PSG, ISAF, PSC, ISAF, CIDG. So kayo lang yon.
A statement, Your Honor, yung in-attach po namin.
Yes. So what I meant is that questions kanina nung many here, including the Senate President, Win Gatchalian, na did you consult the investigation ng PSC, etc. So nung final nyo to, walang input directly or indirectly ang Presidential Security Command, ang ISAF, ang PNP, CIDG, and anyone else, the National Security Council. So purely NBI to.
No personal knowledge kung merong correspondence ng ibang agency with the director.
Sorry, hindi kayo pwedeng walang personal knowledge kasi ikaw nag-file eh.
Tama.
Ikaw nakapirma dun sa affidavit. So you would know whether dun sa affidavit na yon they had input or not. No
Yes,
one
Your
else
Honor.
could know because you're the one who signed it.
Yes, Your Honor. Insofar as the Cybercrime Division is concerned, kami po yun yung gumawa
Yes.
noon.
So the answer is they had no input.
Hindi ko alam kung... well, insofar as the affidavit is concerned, Amin po yun, Your Honor. Now, kung correspondence between other agencies and the NBI, hindi ko na po alam kung may usapan
Okay.
yung
Thank you. Thank you,
director at saka ibang
Mr. Presiding Officer. Thank you.
Nakita niyo po mga tambay. Apidabit pa lang. Pati lahat po, mga kababayan, dokumento, sumasablay na. At ito po'y pinasisinungalingan na. At pati po yung abogado po nila na si Ligutan ay nanggugumigil dumepensa para ipagtanggol po yung mga natutuklasan at nabubuko ng depensa. Hindi po ba? Kaya napakagaling po ng defense team ni BP Sara. Lahat po ng ginagawang kasinungalingan at gawa-gawa nitong mga tao na ito para lang po idiin ang Vice President, para ma-impeach nila at para po matabunan na at ma-survive na lahat ang pinagagawa nilang kawalangan at katarantaduhan pagnanakaw sa ating bansa. Di umano, gagawin po nila lahat. Kahit po magka-leche-leche na po ang kanilang mga dokumento. Lahat sumasablay. Kaya nga po, magtataka bakit sasablay? Una-una, abogado. Abogado ito si Lotok. Alam niya mga dokumento. Siya nag-imbestiga. Siya nakapirma sa investigasyon. Kanyang pirmado niya affidavit, sumasablay. Hindi po ba? Kaya makikita mo yung pattern kung ano ang script. Pag sumasablay na, sablay na kasi ito si Mark Calilong yung unang testigo nila. Ngayon, sablay na rin ito. Paano mo ngayon mapapaniwala ang taong bayan na totoo lahat ang sinasubmit niyong mga dokumento? Hindi naman po tangat bobo. Ito pong mga abogado ng Vice President. Hindi po ba? Kaya mga kababayan, sayang lang. Sayang lang ang pera ng taong bayan sa ginagawa nilang impeachment sa Vice President. Gagastos po ang taxpayer money ng bilyon dito po sa napakahabang hearing na ito para lang po masiraan nila at mapabagsak ang Vice President. Ginagamit ang pera ng taong bayan. Niwawaldas ang pera ng bayan, ang pera ng taong bayan sa walang katuturan. Puro pang sariling interes lang nila, hangarin nila. Naghihirap ang bansa. Napakaraming problema ng bansa. Naghihirap. Nahandyan ang isang napakaraming sakuna na dapat tugunan at tulungan. Pero inuubos lang nila ang pera ng taong bayan para lang proteksyonan ang kanilang mga sarili. Nakakalungkot po. Nagkaroon po tayo ng gobyerno na puro pang sariling interes dahil unang-una, dinala tayo sa malawakang korupsyon na sila rin ang may gawa di umano, na pilit din tinatabunan at ayaw imbestigahan. Yan po mga kababayan, ano po ang masasabi nyo dito po sa isa na namang testigo nila sa pangunguna po ng isang abogado na si Lotok, na isa pong NBI Regional Director. Nag-imbestiga, sablay. Mga kababayan, napakahirap talaga ipilit ang kasinungalingan. Sisingaw at sisingaw talaga ang kasinungalingan. Hindi po ba? Maraming salamat po mga kababayan sa inyo po at sa nakagusto po ng Tambayan Mga Kababayan sa YouTube at TikTok. At ganun din po sa ating mga subscribers, sa mga nagko-comment, like, share, and subscribe at patuloy po nagsusubscribe. Shoutout po sa inyo lahat. At thank you rin po sa mga nagbibigay po ng tulong at biyaya. Shoutout po kay Eric Hershaw from Canada. Kay Baby Roman, Ate Isa from Cagayan Valley. Jem Aris from United Arab Emirates. Ako si Pilam, Ani Jo. Kay Tatay Nick from Toronto, Canada. Jesus Valdepena, Rolando Guerrero, Mila Yi, Felipe Shapno from Texas, USA. Ma'am LB Sermani from North Miami, Florida, USA. Mika Ligaspi, Frank Zamora from California, USA. At Romulo de Vinagracia from Bacolod City. Thank you po. Shoutout po sa inyo lahat. Ingat-ingat po kayo sa inyo pong mga paggawa. At God bless po sa inyo lahat. Muli po mga kabayan, tiis-tiis lang po tayo. Ingat-ingat po kayo. Bye-bye.